Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Harakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. They have the absolute 144% truth and peace, love, and safety and citation to the hopeful elect. All right. As you see, this article right here, I'm on Facebook. It says, part robot, part frog. The Xenobots are the first robots made from living cells. All right. Esau's back at it again. All right. Twisting and, tinkering with the Lord's creation, man, to do his will, his wicked will, man. All right. I'm going to read the article and then I'm going to get into some precepts. It says, the African frog, Slakia, the African clawed frog, Xenopus laevis, the scientific name, typically lives in the streams and ponds of sub-Sahara Africa, scavenging for food that it rips apart with its feet. In January, dang, that's crazy. All right. In January, researchers at the University of Vermont and Tufts University published a report that gave the amphibian a different lot in life. They harvested its embryonic skin and heart cells and reassembled the living matter into robotic devices, transforming Xenopus into Xenobot. Okay. Xenobots are the first robots made completely of living materials. Okay. They're designed in a supercomputer running software that emulates natural selection algorithms and determine possible effective tissue configurations for a Xenobot to perform a specific task, such as moving through fluids or carrying a payload. The most promising designs are sculpted with tiny forceps and cauterizing irons that then set free in petri dishes, where the specks of amphibian flesh live for about a week before decomposing. There are no electronics involved. Behaviors are programmed entirely through the structural arrangement of the pulsating heart cells. The pulsating heart cells held in a matrix of rigid skin cells. Okay. So yeah, man. Esau's out of his mind. Okay, trying to be like Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right. And I'm gonna get that precept. Okay. That prophecy. Okay. Although Xenobots can't yet do much more than crawl or swim, the researchers see great potential because this man Esau, the so-called white man, you're not God, man. You're not Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You're not Yahweh. All right, the creator of everything, even the creator of you and me. Okay, so you can do all you can to replicate the Lord's creation. All right, but you can't be like Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, the Lord he set bounds where you can't pass, man. All right, you can't even go to outer space to a certain point. All right, who knows if you went to the moon or not, man. All right, there's many things, so-called conspiracy theories that, the so-called white man never even went to the moon, okay? So, yeah, the Lord set bounds where you can't pass, man, Esau, you can't even go to go to the sun. You can't touch the sun, the sun when you walk outside during the day, the sun, you can't go out there and touch it, man, all right? Because the Lord set bounds where you can't pass, man, all right? So, but, you're still going to do your best, all right, to be like Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, to be like Yahweh, all right? Let me continue reading this. Although Xenobots can't do much more than crawl or swim, the researchers see great potential for them to aid in fields like medicine and environmental remediation. Remediation. In the future, Xenobots could be engineered to deliver drugs through the human body to gather up microplastics in oceans, politely biodegrading when the job is done. Okay. Yeah, Esau, he has, he thinks he has, good intentions. All right. He says, the things that he's doing are for good, but they're really not, man. All right. He can't do good. All right. No matter what he does, even if he tries, man, he ends up fucking up, man. He ends up, excuse my language, he ends up, he puts some animals into a different place, to suppress a certain pest, and then he ends up, that animal ends up being a pest, just for an example, all right? He puts fluoride in our water, saying, oh, it's good for your teeth. It helps your teeth not decay. It prevents your teeth from decaying, but fluoride is a toxic chemical, man. It should not be anywhere inside of our mouth. All right. Yes, fluoride is a very common element, very common chemical, but it should not be near us. Okay. It should be in the ground where it's supposed to be, or wherever it's supposed to be, man. All right. It shouldn't be in our water. All right. We shouldn't be bathing in it. All right. That's just an example, man. Okay. Esau trying to do good, but he ends up doing differently, man. All right. Like this Maxine. Okay. This Crown Royal Maxine, man. Take this Maxine so you won't get Crown Royal 19, so you won't catch the Rona, okay? But when you take that Maxine, you end up getting paralyzed, getting cerebral palsy, Bell's palsy. So I keep saying cerebral palsy. This never mind. But yeah, man, you end up getting paralyzed. All right, you forget things. You end up on a ventilator. All right, etc. So yeah, man. Even though Esau, the white man, sounds like he's doing good by trying to make these robotic frogs, but he's really doing the opposite, man. He's doing horrible. He's doing bad, man. He has evil intentions. Okay, he's trying to be like Yahweh Bashmi Al Shai. All right, and in the process, just killing these innocent frogs, man. All right, not innocent frog. These frogs. All right, the Lord's creation, man. These frogs, these animals. All right, the people have to suffer because of this wicked devil. All right, because he wants to be better. He wants to be like Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, instead of being the basis of men that he's supposed to be. Even though the Lord set him up to be evil, man. All right, he said, the Lord, whatever power anybody has, it's given to him. Okay, even though the Lord let this animal, this Edomite, this white man, be loose for a season, all right, the Lord shall bring him down, okay? So the Lord, he's risen up the so-called white man, let him loose for a season, let him tally up all his wickedness, all right? Not glorify him, but how do you say it? Rise him up to be king. And give them all this power, man. All right, the United States Army, one of the so-called greatest armies. So-called greatest armies. But when the Lord comes, he's gonna show his power, man. All right, the Lord set up a wicked man, so the Lord could show his power to destroy that wicked man. All right, but let me get into these precepts. Oh, I'm still on Facebook. Yeah. 2 Thessalonians 2:4. Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called Yahweh, called God, or that is worshipped, so that he, as Yahweh, sitteth in the temple of Yahweh, shewing himself that he is Yahweh. Okay? That's the so-called white man. Trying to be like Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai, man. Trying to be like Yahweh, okay? By making these robotic frogs, making his own frog, all right? Through technology, all right? Through his craft, okay? Ezekiel 28:3, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. Okay, this white man is wiser than Daniel, man. Look what he's doing, man, all right? Creating these cars, creating these atomic bombs, these Maxines, these robotic animals, these robotic frogs, okay? These chemtrails, he's wiser than Daniel, okay? There is no secret that they can hide from thee, okay? So the Lord's given this wisdom to this white man, all right? He's not just a dumb caveman, all right? Yes, he is he is a caveman, but the Lord's given him power and wisdom to on the left hand side to do his wickedness, man. All right, to come up with the MOB. We all should know what the MOB is, okay? And this Maxine, all right, this left hand wickedness, all right, his left hand wisdom and knowledge, all right. Daniel 7:25, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of times. All right, Esau's changing things up, man. Changing the times. All right, we go by a weekly schedule, 24/7, 365. All right, that's Esau's way. All right, we should be we're biblically, according to the scriptures, we're supposed to be calculating time the Lord's through the Lord's way, through the new moon. All right, the new moon Sabbaths. All right, like that, through the new moon. All right, not through Esau's way of Esau he has these leap years. All right, because his time is incorrect. All right, that's Esau trying to be just like how about Shemiel Shai. All right, trying to be like him. All right, doing his own way. Okay. And the same way with this frog, all right, trying to create his own robotic frog, all right, for his wickedness, okay. Daniel 8:25, and through his policy, also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. All right, didn't in the article that I just read, he's trying to he's saying all these good things about these robotic frogs. If if he comes up, with these robotic frogs, all right, that they'll help, take out pollution out of the lakes, this and that. They'll help, this. Let me get it. It's towards the end. It was that last paragraph right here. He said, in the future, xenobots could be engineered to deliver drugs through the human body, all right, or to gather up microplastics in oceans, politely biodegrading them, but biodegrading when the job is done, okay? So yeah, that's Esau saying, through peace, he shall destroy many, all right? He's, giving you all these good things, he's saying these good things, but he's really, in his heart, is trying to destroy you, all right? These xenobots, these robotic frogs, these robotic animals, Esau's ways are death. All right, they lead to death. All right, because he's contrary to the scriptures. All right, everything that he does. All right, he exalts these abominable foods, pork, crab, and lobster. He makes that a delicacy here. Okay. So yeah, he shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. All right, this Esau's, this white man's time. All right, the wicked, their time is up, man. Their time is coming to a close, okay? Here soon, this white man's going to be in slavery, in chains, okay? Let me see. It's Leviticus 9:19. Ye shall keep my statutes. Thou shalt not let thy cattle gender. It's like it. Thou shalt not let thy cattle gender with a diverse kind. Okay, thou shalt not sow thy field with mingled seed, neither shall a garment mingled of linen and woolen come upon thee. Okay. So yeah, man, that's Esau. The Lord said to not what does it say right here? Thou shalt not let thy cattle gender with a diverse kind. Okay. And what is Esau doing? All right, mixing making these robotic frogs, these cyborg frogs, man. Okay, that's a diverse kind, man. Mixing these animals up with robotics technology. Okay, half half life, half organic, half robotic, synthetic. Okay, that's mixing the seeds. All right, you can't. The Lord said to not mix seeds. Okay, that's what Esau's doing, man. See, Esau, he exalts everything. Like I said, Esau is contrary to the ways of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right. The Lord said you can have multiple wives, but what does Esau do? Only one wife. The Lord said to have your women covered and to not be shown, to be homebodies. But what does Esau do? He has his women go out there, work, have their hair all out, letting their women gad abroad. And what's happening? All right, these destroyed marriages, even amongst Esau, man. Okay, etc. Proverbs 14:12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Okay, it may seem right. Oh yeah, make some robotic frogs so they can help us out, clean the ponds. All right, destroy pests, help out the environment. But what does it say here? There is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Okay. So yeah, man. The Lord knows best. All right. But Esau don't give it. He don't care. All right. Esau wants to do it his way. All right. And woe unto you who go down to Egypt for help. All right, and take counsel of the so-called white man. What is Egypt? Egypt is speaking about America, Babylon the Great, right now. All right, not the ancient Egypt. It's speaking about the new Egypt, the spiritual Egypt, which is America. All right. And woe means destruction. All right, destruction unto you who go and seek help from Esau. All right, the devil, Egypt, America. All right, taking these vaccines and then you end up in the hospital. Your life hanging by a thread. All right, because you're on a ventilator or you're how do you say it? You're paralyzed from the neck down because of this vaccine. Okay, this is Ecclesiastes 8:11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Okay, the Lord letting this Edomite do his thing. All right, letting this Edomite, this white man, sin on top of sin. All right, let him, make robotic frogs. All right, put his, touch the Lord's apple of his eye, apple of the Lord's eye, which is, the Israelites. All right, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Okay. And what is Esau doing? All right. For instance, in this case, he's making robotic frogs. All right. Because he can. No, not because he can. Because the Lord, it says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Okay. So Esau's judgment for making these robotic frogs and everything else, man, against the scriptures. All right. Just because he's not receiving that punishment right there and then. All right. In this case, making these robotic frogs. All right. Therefore, the heart, all right, the mind of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Okay. So Esau's thinking, oh, I'm not receiving judgment right now. I'm still lynching, and for instance, in the 50s, they were lynching the Israelites, the Southern Kingdom. All right. Okay. And they weren't receiving punishment right there and then, judgment right there and then, so they kept doing it, man. All right. Their heart was fully set in them to do evil. Okay. So Esau's gonna do, he's gonna continue with these robotic frogs, man, robotic animals, robotic mosquitoes, or, twisting the Lord's creation, man. Okay. Genesis 1:25. And Yahweh made the beasts of the earth after his kind, and the cattle after their kind, and everything that creepeth upon the earth after his kind. All right, all the animals, man. And Yahweh saw that it was good. All right. This was during the time, when the Lord was creating the animals. Okay. And everything, there wasn't no robotics, no Esau. You know, Esau wasn't back there, making robotic animals. With these. No, man. Back in the day. So no, the Lord saw that these animals, all of the Lord's creation is good, man. All right, his animals, the whales, the frogs, the bees, even the hornets, the leopards, the sharks. All right. It says, and Yahweh saw that it was good. All right, it's perfect. All right, the way it is, these frogs. So there's no need for this white man to be tinkering with the Lord's creation. All right, half robot, half frog, half man, half cyborg, half synthetic. No, synthetic beef. This Beyond Meat BS Bill Gates is pushing. All right, that's gonna lead to your death, man. All right. All right. I pray that this was edifying to the hopeful elect. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Harakakadash, DTA, Abad Babal. Until next time, I say Shalom.